Whoa. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, Parker D, what's up? King of Flips, how you doing? We got to talk about this. Who that? 829, what up, what up? Clown Shark K, hi, how you doing? Kristen Russell, hey, how you doing? Tone Rivera, what up, what up? The Mad Queen. She's in the house. Ooh, she's in the house. Oh, that was Dracarys. Oh, it's hot. Ooh, ooh. Sharon Rencher, hi, how you doing? Frankie Waterman, what's up? What's up? Let's see, Brian, I see you. What's up? How you doing? Corey, how you doing? How you doing? Let's see, B, what up? Nathan, I see you. Miss Janae, you upset? Hey, look, I'm upset. We gonna have to really. Oh, Joy Gillian. I hope I said that right. 23. You over, Danny? Hey, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I mean, guys, we saw this coming though, right? Didn't we see the writing on the wall? I told y'all, if you were here with the last chat, didn't I tell you that they was building up Danny to be just like Cersei, and they were two sides of the same coin? Man, definitely bittersweet. Definitely. Kristen asks, what's with Arya? She's indestructible. You know, when you're a favorable character, it kind of happens. James, what's up? How you doing? Let's see. How much faith do I have in the last episode? Asked Larry. Man, that's a very good question. That's a very, very good question. I wrote a couple notes, so I will definitely get to it. But yeah, Danny's not. Danny ain't what she used to be. You know, breaker of chains, freer of slaves, all that good fun stuff that she spent, I don't know, 7, 8 seasons building up to. Right out the window. Right out the window. Royal Doyle, what's up? How you doing? Daryl Johnson, I see you. What's up? Okay, let's go over the episode because clearly a lot happened. First of all, we checked in with Varys writing a whole bunch of snitch letters, you know, to all his little birds and everything. But we saw that coming too. You know, Varys was sitting here like, yo, I'm with the people, you know, and Varys was just like, you know, no matter what Danny is about to do, if she's going to go full Mad Queen and all this stuff, which she clearly was about to do, he had to let the people know. And I think that's going to be a very, very important part moving forward, because if you guys kind of notice, like during the whole battle, you see like Jon was actually sitting there helping people. You see Arya was sitting there trying to help people. So the Starks are out there kind of acting like they got common sense, you know? And I think what that was kind of building towards was like, I think like towards the last, you know, episode, we're probably going to see something where the people just turn on Danny. You know, they're going to be like, oh, yeah, Arya Stark, she stood up for me. She saved me. Oh, yeah, Jon Snow, he saved me from getting raped or killed, you know. And that's probably going to piss off Danny some more. But I think I don't know. I think she's going to get outvoted or something. I mean, and look, we have to realize something. Like, she was pushed into a corner. You know, Missandei, gone. Ser Jorah, gone. 2 of her babies, gone. Tyrion, mess up after mess up after mess up. Varys, you know, betraying her. her lover, John, her nephew, John, betraying her. Like they said, they kept alluding to it. A lonely Targaryen is like a scary thing or something to that effect. She just, man, they pushed her to the edge. She had no choice. I mean, she had a choice, but they wrote it as if she didn't. Like she was just, and you know what? This is my only kind of issue with this, is that one of the things that I've always really liked about Game of Thrones was the fact that this was one of those shows that really made strong female characters, they put them on the forefront and really just made us cheer for them and journey through and fight with them and stuff. And at this point, Danny's not giving the strong female characters a good name, in my opinion. I mean, now it's kind of like, really? Like, you let your emotions take over like that? I mean, I get it if you mad. I totally get that part, but to start burning people, you have to go that far with it? I don't know. It just didn't feel like a good, I don't know. It's a sour taste, it's a bittersweet taste in your mouth, just because we spent so long cheering for Danny. Like so long. Now it's kind of like I can't rock with you like this no more. Not now. Not when you going full. I don't even know if this is full Cersei. I mean, like Cersei did blow up the scepter or whatever, but to burn down innocent people and a lot of people on a dragon, I don't know. Yeah, it's a little iffy with Danny right now. Well, I don't know. Let me know. If you still team Danny, type 1. If you already kind of off that boat, type 2. Let me just kind of see where the people are at. What are you guys feeling? If you still rocking with Danny, type 1. If she is completely flipped and you not on that team no more, type 2. 1.5. Somebody still kind of wavering. Yeah, it kind of hurts. Yeah, yeah, the people have spoken. Danny's done. They done turned that. See, look at this. 7 seasons we were rocking hard for the Queen of Dragons, and now, But when they opened up the episode and they showed Danny kind of like anticipating Tyrion coming in, I really like the fact that she already knew the game. She already knew everybody betrayed her. And I really thought at that one moment Tyrion was going to die. I thought Tyrion was going to die at least 2-3 times in this episode, to be honest with you. But when she was like, oh yeah, like John betrayed me, then told to Sansa, then Sansa knew the Game of Thrones. She went and told Tyrion, we know that you, Tyrion, were going to tell Varys, and Varys was going to tell the world. And according to Danny, everybody betrayed her, and that was kind of cool that they made her, peep the game like that, because this was really like a Littlefinger type of game. And Danny's come a long way for her to recognize these things at this point. It still drove her a little crazy, but kudos for her for kind of understanding. And I kind of felt a little compassion, I think, for Varys, which is interesting because I never thought I would have actually cared about Varys too much. But like when him and Tyrion were kind of having that little moment, and Tyrion's like, "It was me, sorry." I kind of felt for him. Did you guys feel anything for Varys since he was gone? I mean, Varys is literally a man for the people. He is a traitor. Yeah, he's a snitch. He's a traitor. But he cares about the realm. He cares about the people. Okay. Yeah. He died serving the realm. I think a lot. Okay. Varys hurt your feelings, said Frankie. I think Varys's character turned around. I felt a little bad, but it's okay. I'm glad that they had that little bro moment though, just to kind of be like, I know the Game of Thrones. I know how this works, you know. Did Drogon scare the mess out of y'all when he came out the shadows like that? Because I know he scared the mess out of me. He just, oosh. Oh, Dracarys. Like that was some good camera shots right there. I just thought that was pretty cool that they had Drogon looking scary, you know. And did you guys notice this? Let me, you know, I don't know if you guys are hip on the latest situation with Aisha Curry. Did y'all notice that Dany had a little Aisha Curry moment? Was that just me? When she was sitting here talking about they love you more than me. But like, did that kind of feel like an Aisha Curry moment for anyone that knows about what happened with Steph Curry, Aisha Curry, Red Table Talk? I know it was trending on the internet. It just looked like, I'm just saying, was it a coincidence? Oh, the timing. Oh, Aisha Curry, Dany. I can see the memes already. Just look up Aisha Curry. If you don't know, look up Aisha Curry, Red Table Talk. Basically, what she did was she had confessed that she is the wife of Steph Curry, the basketball player. She confessed that she felt insecure a little bit, that she wasn't getting as much male attention as Steph Curry was getting female attention. I just thought it was kind of interesting that Dany just kind of felt very similar with John getting so much love and she wasn't. So anyway, make of that whatever you guys will. Watch for the memes. I bet you memes are coming for that real soon. Yeah, okay. When Dany said, you know, when John, because clearly John can't even like kiss her anymore, because now they have like awkward moments with these kisses and stuff. You know, he's like, yo, you're my aunt. Can't do this no more. I don't, it's kind of, we don't do this up here in the North. And at that point where Dany was like, well, let it be fear then. That was it. She was just like, F it. I got to go full Targaryen on everybody. I'm just going to rule with an iron fist. And that's it. That was crazy. That's right. Look, hey, John is not with the incest. Okay. John is not with the incest at all. Dany barbecue with everyone. Yeah, look. Yeah, exactly. Look, I'm telling y'all, man, the North people don't get down like that. They need to just that romance is dead. It's done. No more romance with John and Dany. At this point, Dany really is going to be completely isolated. I mean, the only person she can maybe talk to who really isn't going to give her that much, you know, talking back or whatever advice is Grey Worm, you know, and the only real commonality that they have is the fact that, you know, they both lost Missandei and loved her and all that. But she, at this point, she's on an island. Before I forget, was anyone else shocked that there are still Dothraki out there? I thought all the Dothraki were gone. I was actually kind of happy that we saw a couple Dothraki still make it. Anybody else see that? Or was anybody else surprised? I was happy. I was like, oh my God, thank you. Like, I mean, I don't want to see the whole race of people just disappear, you know, but I was just kind of shocked because when I heard I was like, what? Yes, they still exist. Okay, good. Okay. Let's see. All right. What about Tyrion? Who said that? Charles English. Yo. Tyrion's on super thin ice. The fact that he went and let Jaime go, I totally understand it, right? I mean, clearly I like the emotional part that they added to that scene because, you know, we already know what it's like growing up as a dwarf. You know, it's like you're going to get discriminated against. It's like equal to being a bastard in that society, whatever. And Jaime was the only person to Tyrion that actually cared about him personally, you know. By the way, we're not going to talk about how Jaime consistently, I think he has the record of getting caught and being jailed up more than any other character. Like, I don't understand how this dude just continues to get caught and trapped and becomes everyone's prisoner, but he has a really good knack for it. But anyway, it was a really, really good scene for them to have both of those brothers really have like a brotherly moment. It was touching, honestly. I will admit I was extremely fearful for Tyrion because I really don't want Tyrion to die, but at the same time, it's kind of like, bro, you just got your final notice from your boss. Your boss just gave you the final written warning. Y'all just went to HR, and it's already a done deal, documented. You show up late one more time, and that's it. You got your pink slip. And this man is just like, you know what? Forget it. I'm just going to go free my brother. Nobody's going to notice. I mean, especially if Dany wins and all this stuff, like, I kind of think Tyrion might die next episode. And the only thing that will keep Tyrion from dying, it has to be Jon. It has to be Jon at this point, because you at this point, what we have seen from Daenerys is that she keeps her word when it comes to like killing traitors or killing people that don't want to bend the knee. She will keep her word and Dracarys your tail like real fast. Did y'all notice, by the way, when she gave that Dracarys to Varys? That was a nice little rhyme right there. That was the smoothest Dracarys in the entire series. She just sat there. Dracarys. That was the smoothest Dracarys I had ever heard. I just thought that was kind of cool. Nothing big. I just thought that was cool. But yeah, so Tyrion, Jaime, very touching. That was cool. Then Dany had to come through with Drogon and burnt up them ships. Crispy, extra crispy. Was it just me, or did it seem a little too easy for Dany to just make it through all those scorpions and ships and stuff? Maybe it's me. I don't know. I just thought it was a little too easy. Just thought it was a little too quick. Thought it was a little rushed. I know it's the last episode, but it was just like, hey, we just lost Rhaegal over these things. And you just gonna swoop in and just okay. Looking at the comments now. Okay, yeah, it was really easy. I mean, I thought there was gonna be some other strategic play, something like maybe she comes in over the clouds and maybe it's misty or foggy, or maybe she has the sun to her back so that way they can't see. But no, it was just like dive, swoop, wait for them to reload, and then shoot them up. All right, fine, whatever. But no, I'm gonna just jump to it. The whole battle, felt like a little anticlimactic. And maybe that was on purpose, because this wasn't like episode 3. This wasn't like the long night, this wasn't Hard Home. This wasn't Battle of the Bastards. I mean, this is the last battle we were going to get. And, the fighting was pretty minimal. It really wasn't supposed to drag on. It wasn't going to go that far. I mean, obviously, it was going to reach that point where they started ringing the bells and surrendering. Because, I mean, hey, when Drogon made that explosive, entrance through behind the gates or whatever and blowing away the Golden Company, which, by the way, can someone get a refund on the Golden Company? Because clearly they just were a waste. Like, what was, anyway, no elephants and no refund. That's terrible, terrible. But, so clearly, like, the whole point of this episode wasn't about the battle, right? It was really about Dany's madness, which, let me see if we can. Yeah. Okay, before I talk about Danny's madness, I do want to talk about Euron. I like Euron. He's like, you know how like, okay, we've had Joffrey and Ramsay and all that, like those bad guys that you like hate, like not love to hate, but you just hate them, because them other dudes, I was like, nah, like you need to burn alive. Like I was thinking some bad stuff that I had to pray about later, but that's not the point. Euron, that man, you have to respect him. He comes through for as crazy as he is. And he died exactly the way I kind of thought he would. And that was just straight up laughing. Dude was like the Joker, from Batman or whatever of Game of Thrones. Like he's dying and he's like, I killed Jaime Lannister. I like Euron. I love the actor that plays him. I loved every bit of his character. I mean, I think at the end of the day, when you are a character in Game of Thrones, you want to go out like Euron. I mean, you were the king. You took out a dragon. You brought the queen some her vengeance and all that stuff, and you banged the queen and you killed her lover. That's a good way to die in Game of Thrones. That's a good way. He lived a good life. All that adventure. I'm just saying, don't sleep on Euron. Don't sleep on Euron. Jazz's channel, my house looks clean. Hey, my wife will love to hear that because she does an amazing job. I try to keep up. She's like the leader of clean here. I follow her lead. So thanks for noticing. But yeah, it was a cool way for Euron to go out, I would have been a little, I guess it was okay that it was Jaime. I don't know, whatever. I didn't really care. That's fine. But man, when and let's talk about some other good acting here. Lena Headey, who plays Cersei, good job. Really good job. When she saw Drogon coming at her and she's just sitting there trying to drink that wine that's not even there anymore, like you could feel the loss on her face. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was kind of scared for her, to be honest. I was like, you might want to get to the crypt or somewhere else instead of the front window while a dragon is breathing fire over the city. What are you doing? I don't get it, but she, I think, gave a phenomenal performance without even having to speak a lot. I will admit that it was kind of funny though when Qyburn came in and he was like, Your Grace, we gotta go. And she's like, we got scorpions. And he's like, yeah, about them scorpions. They done. And she's like, we got Euron. It's all good. And he's like, yeah, they burnt. And she's like, but my men outside, they gonna fight. Yeah, they kind of gave up. It was like, the options were running out quick, But yeah, once again, Cersei, hey, she held it together like a real queen at the end, So props to her for that really good acting performance. And then Cleganebowl. Oh, we've been waiting for this Cleganebowl for a minute, right? Oh my goodness. Like, first of all, hold on, I want to use here for the view, the mountain yoinked Qyburn's head. I mean, I was just like, oh my God, he just crushed that man's head like it was a grape. Just done. Like, get out of my way. I loved it. I love the fact that out of all the things they done made this mountain zombie do, the one thing he wanted was all that smoke with the hound. He was not going to rest. He wanted all the smoke, and the hound wanted that smoke too. It was going down. All them little peons coming down. Man, get out of my way. Get out. Get out. You know what time it is. It's Cleganebowl. And that's what it was. Even Cersei had to get out the way. Don't nobody care about you. You're going to die anyway. Me right now is me in the mountain, and I loved every second of it. But oh my God, when the mountain put his hands in the hound's eyeballs, did y'all have flashbacks of when Prince Oberyn? Oh, I was like, don't crush this man's head. Please don't. Because if you do that, like, I was gonna have an anxiety attack if he had like busted his head in or something like that. But I'm glad, that the hound was shanking him, just shank. And I'm like, first of all, why are you out here acting like Thor in Infinity War and you can't just go for the head? You see this dude is no longer human, go for the head. Have we learned nothing from dealing with the White Walkers? Have we learned nothing from dealing with this world of magic? Go for the head. That's all you got to do. Oh my gosh. But either way, I personally think Cleganebowl lived up to the hype. I like I guess it's a poetic ending, having them both go out in the fire. But let's see, the head didn't work. Yeah, I mean, but hey, look, if you chop that head off, that's it. I'm just saying. But either way, I think, rest in peace to the hound. And he gets bonus points because he saved our girl Arya. He saved her because, she was on a mission to complete that list. But he was like, look, girl, over there is death. Not today. Take your butt out of here. Just get out. So shout out to the hound. He saved Arya in his last breath, his last real action of heroics. And he took out that nasty mountain. Oh, man, just... If I drank some liquor right now, I'd pour it out or something, but I don't feel like cleaning up right now. But man, to the hound. Let's get to the last bits here. All right. Jaime and Cersei. When Jaime left Brienne, it was an interesting turn for the character. I see somebody already saying that was kind of corny, huh? Look, I get it. They wanted to end on the emotional stuff, with Jaime, dying in the arms of his lover. And how did you guys feel about Cersei and Jaime's death? Give me a 1 if you were okay with it. Give me a 2 if you didn't like it. 1 if you were okay with Jaime and Cersei's death. 2 if you didn't like it. Yeah. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of 2s here. It felt a little anticlimactic, didn't it? I mean, I don't want to go to sleep feeling like a sicko because for a long time, I was thinking like somebody needs to choke that chick, choke her. And then I'm like, man, what is wrong with me? What is the show doing to me that I am cheering for the strangulation of a woman like this? I did want her to get choked out. But either way. Clearly, this show stopped. Who was this? Legendary Snake says, what about the prophecy? There was a prophecy in the books that she was going to be strangled, by the Valangor. I think that's the younger brother. And, maybe that was that. Clearly, the show just said, forget the prophecies, forget whatever. We doing our own thing. And I think they just went the emotional route. But judging by what you guys are saying here, doesn't sound like people really care for it. So, I guess. Charles English asks, why so much animosity towards Dany? You missed the episode? Like, you missed the whole burning of innocent people? And That you didn't catch that part. I'm just saying that's pretty much why, but okay, yeah, actually, let's just go ahead and talk about Dany. Now, this was my only issue, and my issue with Dany is in the writing, right? I totally get the buildup. I totally get the idea of burning off all her friends and killing all the people closest to her. Totally get that. Makes sense. The one part that doesn't make sense to me, and you guys definitely chime in with this, was the fact that she made a whole point about she doesn't want to be a tyrant. Mercy is like one of their strengths, showing mercy and stuff like that. And when the bells ring and the soldiers done drop their swords and everybody is giving up, you still make the decision to kill everyone? I'm sitting here like, first of all, you got a dragon. You know that Cersei's in the Red Keep. Why don't you just go straight to the Red Keep? Why do you have to burn up the entire city? That part didn't add up to me. Did that make sense to anyone? Because to me, I'm thinking that's not good writing. And I'm like, I don't understand why you would have her make the decision at that point and not somewhere earlier. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could see if she made that decision early on and she was like, nope, this is the plan. We going in. We not asking no questions. Fine. That makes sense because she's in that emotional state. But when she gets to inside King's Land, when she's on that keep and she's looking, the bell is ringing, everybody, you see just townspeople there. That's it. Nobody's even fighting anymore. And now you want to make it personal? Now that's what I'm sorry. I don't like that. I think that was a very poor choice to make that the turning point in her character. I knew she was going to go mad and crazy. I just don't like that specific scene as being the justification for it. So, whatever. Okay, so we got that. I like the fact that Arya was able to get a video game horse spawn out of nowhere for her. Good for Arya. Whatever. We're not gonna pay attention to that miraculous event, but whatever. But did you guys notice though all the ash that was falling in the city? And that was actually Dany's dream coming true. I think that was season 1 or 2 when she went into that castle with the wizards or whatever, and she had that dream, and we all thought it was snow falling on the Iron Throne, but that was really ash. So it was interesting. She's burnt up. The visions come true. She's burnt up the kingdom. So why she would do this though? I don't. Queen of Ashes said the Uncle Chopper, Queen of Ashes. Yeah. Dany looking real ashy out there now. Like, I don't like this. I don't like it. I don't like it. And if you guys saw the trailer for next week, that played right after the episode, they didn't show really much of anything, which I'm cool with. Keep us in suspense, let it be a surprise or whatever. But all they showing is everybody just, celebrating after the war. And it's very interesting. And feel free to share your thoughts about what's going to happen next in the last episode. But I think that I've been under the impression that Jon's going to have to be the one to deliver that final blow, only because he's the only one that can get close to her. Ooh. Arya goes after Dany, and Jon Snow jumps in the way. Smalls here said that. Okay. Hold on. You guys got some good ideas here. Let me read some of these. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Dany might get on Arya's list. Okay. Ooh, someone said that horse was Bran. I'm okay with that. I'm okay. We ain't seeing this whole episode, but I'm okay with that if that is the case. There were crows. Oh, there were like ravens flying around King's Landing. Maybe Bran was watching that whole time. Okay, maybe we put something together. I don't know, but yeah, I really think Jon is gonna have to be the one to put her down. Like, let's see, man. A lot of people disappointed in the episode. Y'all really think Arya gonna kill her? I mean, Arya's got some significant wins already on this series at this point. I don't know if they want to beef up her stats like that. Ooh, okay. Jon could take over the dragon. Yeah, he could, but I still think at this point, Drogon is like the most loyal to Dany. Like, if he had to pick, he's picking his mama. Naya says Sansa should have kept her mouth shut. Yeah, well, you know, people, they don't keep secret. You see, if you even sleep with somebody, like, everyone knows, like, the next morning. So that whole, the North don't keep no secrets. Arya was promised to close some eyes. Yeah, I think, oh, man, okay. You guys really think that Arya is going to deliver this final blow, huh? Okay. All right. Well, hey, look, I already said it before. My final prediction for the final episode would be something like they split up all the kingdoms, because at this point, especially now that it's like all burnt up and it's all ruined and everything, what else do you have to rule, you know? And I don't think that the people are going to accept Dany at this point. I think we're going to start getting into more of like a democratic type of thing where, you know, Dany might be able to, you know, instill some fear or whatever in them. But, you know, what's the point of instilling fear if literally everyone doesn't want to mess with you anymore? So if it's not Jon killing her, which I kind of think it would, and if he did, I think for some of you out there that were talking about the Azor Ahai prophecy, I want to say that was part of the prophecy, was it not? Like, part of a prophecy was Azor Ahai like had to stab his lover, and like the sword that came out was like on fire or something like that. They could, you know, they've been finding weird ways to fulfill the prophecies in different ways or whatever. So I wouldn't be surprised if they kind of do that. I would hope not, but at this point, Dany's gone full crazy at this point. She's gone full Targaryen, so she might not leave him with very much choice. That might just be what they're going to lead to. But I would like to believe anyway, like if there was a peaceful resolution, Dany's got to go. She's got to go. She can go back east or whatever, to Marine. You've got a city. You've got people. They love you over there. Take your Dothraki and your Unsullied. Go back to the Second Sons. You got a man over there waiting. He'll bang you all day if you want to. And let Sansa be queen, you know, of both King's Landing and the North. You know, Jon clearly wants to be one of them. I don't want the throne, you know, fine, whatever. Just as long as the Stark is running things, that's all we need at this point, because the Starks are the only sane people in this entire series. So I, you know, you know, Arya can go chill herself out with Lord Gendry. You know, Lord Gendry can have his lady Arya. You know, that would be kind of funny if they married Arya at the very end too. Like, you wasn't gonna be an assassin forever. You know, let me see what you guys have to say here. Okay, prophecy is a misdirect. All right, that's fine. I'm cool with that. Yeah, Green B says Dany is now no better than Cersei. You right about that. Dang, a lot of y'all really think Arya's pregnant, huh? Okay. Cersei was dumb for not killing Dany. I agree about that too, because she had the opportunity, but I guess the rules of a parlay she wanted to make her suffer, I guess, by seeing her friend die. So whatever. Yeah, Danny went full crazy. Yep. Okay. No one is pregnant. I agree with that. I can see that. Danny gets killed by Sansa. I don't think Sansa has it in her. Sansa at this point is like Littlefinger personified. Um, Even Littlefinger was, I mean, he was kind of a killer, but he was more of a behind the scenes devious person. I think at this point they're going for emotional impact. So if anyone's going to kill her, it's got to be Jon. And I know a lot of people might think, well, Jon doesn't have it in her. He knows nothing. Jon is still stupid. But at the same time, they've been showing us these parallels of how every time Danny goes a little crazy or a little crazier, Jon is sitting there like, huh? Oh my gosh, I didn't know it was going to get this bad, even though everyone told me it was going to get this bad. So I think that it's going to get to the point where Jon is just, he's going to have no choice, and I'm wondering if maybe in the next episode, Danny's going to do something like, what if Danny kills Tyrion? Danny might kill Tyrion, or maybe she's about to kill Tyrion, and that could be what could push Jon. Sam boy, what up? Let's see, Jaime and that. Yeah, Danny kills Sansa. Oh, don't say that. No, Danny can't kill Sansa. Sansa is like the last true Stark at this point, besides like next in line. Because Bran, he's whatever he is at this point. So whatever. But before we go, you guys tell me, what do you want to see in the next episode? I'm curious about that because we only got, let's say, 120 minutes left. So it's like an episode and a half, and it's going to be a whole lot of resolution. How do you want it to end? Like, if this episode was a disappointment, which it does sound like it was for a lot of you, what do you want? Like, do you want Jon to kill Danny? Do you want everything to end all peacefully and everyone just gets a little island of their own and they could rule? Yeah, I mean, you tell me. Let me see. Okay. Oh wow. Okay, so the whole show's already ruined for some people. Okay, so it's not a disappointment. All right. No peace. Okay, some people want that fire. Okay, I got you. Kristen says, I'm so emotionally drained, I don't even care. I'm gonna watch though. Look, I'm gonna be there right with you. I mean, it's the last episode. We all gonna watch this. Oh, okay. I see Joy Gillian 23, Danny dead, KP 843, Danny's death. It looks like it looks like a lot of people are looking for Danny's, I do want Arya and Tyrion to live. I do. I agree. I definitely want them to live. If Tyrion dies, I feel like that'd be the closest thing to the Ned Stark level of death. Because the one issue I had ever since the last episode was that we haven't had any signature deaths. We've had some decent to good deaths, Ser Jorah, Theon. But at the end of the day, no one that was going to like hit you deep like when Ned Stark left. Like when Ned Stark got the big chop, it was kind of like I sat in silence for like 10 minutes. Like when I was first watching this show. And I don't think we've had a death like that, at least definitely not in this season. So it would be kind of interesting if we can get something like that again. And I think the only ones at this point that would kind of evoke that level of emotion would be Arya or Tyrion. Jon ain't gonna die again. He already did. He died once. Like, we're not gonna do that again. Sansa, she's protected in the north. I don't think that'll ever happen. But The only real candidates I could see at this point of dying are going to be Dany and maybe Tyrion. You know, that's all I can really see. But I'm with you guys. I want Tyrion to live. Dany at this point, it's been a good ride. You know, you got to go. I think you got to go. You know, like we've been rocking with you for 8 seasons, but now it's like you turned your back on the people. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Hey, guys, do me a favor. We're definitely gonna meet back here for the very last episode, same time, same place. So be sure to check it out. I still want to hear your theories or your predictions. So right when I get done with this video, feel free to still comment on the video because I will come back and read them and chat with you guys on that. Little news coming up. I just got done with my Hulk video for Endgame. I will be posting that hopefully in the next day. I will also be posting a John Wick 3 review, hopefully very soon, because that movie was good. Okay, thank you very much for joining me. Continue chatting in the chat, in the comments, and I will chime in and, you know, rap with you guys. Always appreciate you guys, you know, joining me and talking. Let's meet back here next week, same time. Until then, I will see you guys later.